Hi, how are you? I miss talking with you, and I think a catch-up would be nice. You know, I have to admit, I am not the best photographer or best videographer out there, but it's not about exceeding perfection, but about the mere fact that we lived. We were here, grainy pictures and all. So these are the things that happened the past few weeks in our very simple, very calm, very slow How to Write life.
Oh! Sorry, I moved. I had to move. So now I'm sitting in the middle of the trail on a chair, which might look odd. And hopefully nobody will show up because that would be awkward. But anyways, this has been a while. It has been too long. Welcome back, or welcome if you are new to another video. My name is Giselle. Welcome to my life, living as How to Write. We are back. I was on a month-long break. I think it was a month-long break. But then again, it was a month-long break from filming, but I was still editing and putting videos together. So yeah, it was actually nice. It was much needed. I definitely needed to take a step back, relax, reset and recharge, because I was not doing that and I wasn't doing myself any favors. The time when I decided to take my break was around my cook week, and I was also away for a few days before my cook week on a wedding, and it was just too much. But we're back, and I figured this vlog could be a chatty catch-up, where I've been, what we've been keeping busy with, because we've been busy. The week after my cook week is when things started to get busy, and it's been busy for a month now, if not more, but hopefully things will start to slow down now. I filmed a few clips what we did, but I didn't film too much when we were canning in the garden, because there are videos about canning corn, and it's not just the canning corn, it's the whole process, the picking, the canning, everything. There's also a vlog on pickles. I know there's one on peas. They might be older vlogs, but it's the same process. Things don't change. YouTube is, I guess, kind of still a new thing, and people still have to get used to the idea. Some people are not comfortable with being on YouTube, with me doing YouTube, so it's understandable. I only film what I can. What else did I want to say? We were busy, very busy, but it was usually only from around 8:30 to around 3 o'clock, maybe 4, never longer. But we were busy every day. I would love to say that whenever we had free after lunch that I took a nap, but let's just be real, I didn't, and that just led to me being exhausted. Take your naps. Oh wait, I did take one. I did take one big fat nap once. I napped until supper time. That was nice. One thing I did more was read. I am a slow reader. I have always been a slow reader, but I read. I did not know that I was reading so much, but when I saw my pile of books that I had stacked on the side that I had already read, I was surprised. I will say that, I was surprised. I was reading books like I was drinking water, and it was lovely. I read here, there, and everywhere. I read traveling from one place to the next. I love books. I have always gotten so much out of books. It's just, I just love it so much. Right, Gona? Sitting and watching and waiting. If you're new, I started YouTube in 2019. And that was the year we got Kona, and she kind of knows a camera. As a puppy, when we went for walks, I would tell her to sit and I would take a picture. So now when we say Kona sits nere, I vill ett bildlömname, she sits and waits, and then when she notices you put your phone away, she gets up and goes about her merry way. So she knows what a camera is for. She grew up with one, I guess. So for the work that we did, we freeze peas. I did grab a couple pictures. It's another day, and please excuse the noise that you hear in the background of the previous clips. It was windy, and the only place where the wind didn't really affect me was down in the valley, but you can still hear the leaves rustling in the background. The past week it has been windy, and so now it's Sunday and there is no wind. I thought about refilming the previous clips again, but I'm afraid because I'm scared I'm gonna forget to tell you half of the stuff that I told you. And I know I probably will, because it has happened before. I don't want to leave anything out, so I'm gonna keep the clips in. I guess we can say it's a part of life. We'll leave it, it's reality. I don't know, it just It's just not perfect. But then again, life isn't perfect. Kona, you want to say hi? Come there. Okay. Kona. 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 Don't. I did mention that I took a bunch of clips and pictures of the work that we did, the fun things that we did, so I will include them here. Throughout the break that I took, I kept thinking about filming this chatty vlog. I have quite a bit of footage. Some break, eh? Maybe I'll put it into order, maybe it will be in no particular order. We'll have to see. But anyways, cue the footage. So currently it's 9. We're gonna go pick peas. I want a really old dress that I can throw away after I'm done. So, this is the dress we're going with. It's old. The bodice is small. The fit is atrocious, but really messy. Wear it once, and then I chuck it. Perfect. Dresses like these are my favorite because I don't need to clean them. I don't need to try and clean out the mess. So, this recipe better not be a waste. That's all I have. You know. I just put it out. It's been cooling for about a minute now. I really want to taste it already, so self-control out the window. Ooh, fudgy. That's hot. Ooh, I love the texture. It has a smooth texture. I would say this is perfect. I love it this way. It tastes like a chocolate covered banana. It's like a piece of fudge. There we go. I didn't bake it as long as the recipe told me to, and now it's kind of like a warm fudge. My only problem is it burns and I can't handle spice. Other than that, it's not bad. Taste is actually very good. Okay, it's not half bad. The burning is already starting to subside. My brother said to have fun, it's gelatin. I think this is not going to go good. Oh, ik kan het einddoen in litselen. I got it figured out. Still the best thing ever for making snacks. Kona, the people can't see. Thank you. Okay, so was that's probably full. I don't know about this. Oh, come on! I'm just melting the chocolate. How the gelatin?
Well.
Not my brightest idea.
A few weeks ago for the weekend we went to visit my aunts and cousins at their place, and it was a lovely, very relaxing, very chill time.
A creamsicle.
The Monday after we came home from visiting family, we had a very busy garden day. We started out with cucumbers, and I was fine while picking cucumbers. But then, out of nowhere, I started to feel not too hot. But I decided to go pick string beans anyway. But after a while, I had to go home because I was just not feeling that good. I love picking string beans, and I wanted to be in the garden, and I did try. So if the expressions on my face don't seem too happy, I was having a tough time. I must have gotten the bug that was going around because a few other people were also out sick. And they did also can string beans that day, but I was then out the rest of the day.
Ready, set, go. Okay, it's crooked, but I also don't want to touch it too often. We are currently in the valley and we are picking choke cherries. If you don't know what choke cherries are, I know what they are, but it's hard for me to explain to you what they are, so you might just want to Google it. I'll get a better answer. But it's after lunch and we're back at it. We need a lot of choke cherries. We use them for jelly and juice. Jelly for our pancakes. So good. But anyways, it's really hot today, and the reason I'm wearing a jacket is because the place where there are is there's a lot of trees and shrubbery and you get scratched. So this hoodie is just for protection. It's otherwise too warm for it. But, oh, excuse the wind. Excuse the wind. I hope it's okay. Kona is here, my partner, and this is the outfit. We have rubber boots and leggings because of poison ivy. So, yes, it's a good day. It's a good day. And it's warm, so we're trying our best to finish as soon as possible before it gets even warmer. So let's just go pick. And it's also very dusty. It's been a few weeks since it's rained, and we could really use the rain at this point. Today is August 4. There. Oh no, I lost it. Well, I think I'm gonna let it go.
We poured the choke cherries in front of a fan to blow out any leaves and stuff that we don't want. It's also a lot less trash when we are actually washing them. A few days later, we moved on to making sauerkraut. Very good, very lovely stuff. but our heads of cabbage are so big that we have to quarter them to be able to put them through the machines. And we have 2 different types of machines. One makes long, thin, stringy sauerkraut. The other makes tiny, chopped sauerkraut.
The recipe says here you can try it with different in-season summer berries. Raspberries with walnuts, strawberries with almonds, blueberries with walnuts. And I wanted to try it with raspberries because I love raspberries. But I didn't do raspberries with walnuts. I still did raspberries with cashews and it's phenomenal. Oh, I can't wait until it's ready. It doesn't have to be baked or anything. It's a frozen dessert.
And then on a different weekend, a different aunt came to visit us and we decided to have supper down in the valley and barbecue corn. I don't like corn. I don't like them on the cob or any specific way, but barbecued, they were so good. Can you tell I'm amazed?
Yo. You're bad. Thank you, Tanner. What flavor is it?
Probably score. Give me some quarter, I don't
You can literally drink this. I think I need to put it in a different container. See that tent over there? Yeah, my aunt was here over the weekend and the boys slept in the tent. They left Sunday after supper, but I slept in that tent Sunday evening and also Monday evening. But now it's time to clean it up because, and I have already started. I mean, my laundry is all on the line. The air mattresses are kind of flat. Yeah, it's apparently supposed to rain again Wednesday, Thursday, like pretty big thunderstorms. We'll see, but we want to get the tent cleaned up before that happens, and I'm not taking the chance. Even if it doesn't, we've been able to sleep in it for a few days now, so it's okay. And that tent is actually a huge tent. It's from Cabela's. It's an outdoor store. It actually belongs to the colony. We have 2 of these. They're for camping trips, but if anybody wants to borrow them and use them during the summer months, by all means, feel free. So we did. I need to remove a little bit more air from the air mattresses. I have the air mattress pump here. Before I store them, I want to make them flatter. So at least it's under breath. The chairs are up because we decided to do the Friday cleaning today. It's Thursday, but if you're new, every Friday we do the weekly Friday cleaning. After breakfast we do the community kitchen, the church. After lunch we do the laundromat, we do our houses, and whenever there's school we also do the school. So those are the big things that we clean on Friday. Our house is mostly Friday, but it's not written in stone. You clean it whenever you can, whenever you want to, whenever you can, whenever you have time. Last week I cleaned ours on Monday because it's more than a month that we have been incredibly busy in the garden. So I did not have the time. I didn't have a free Friday or a free day to clean our house. So I kind of left it for a month. Well, that doesn't mean that I didn't clean it at all. Like, I did vacuum the floors and dust whenever I had a chance. I did clean the washroom, and so it needed a good clean. So last week on Monday at 5 p.m. I cleaned. But this week we have a free day on Thursday because it's raining, so we're taking advantage of it. It's also been almost 6 weeks since we've had rain. It is lovely. I can open my window and it smells so good. And why am I holding it around? Actually, I'm also not done. There's just more the front entrance that I have to clean, and then we're done for the day. And the vlog that's going live this week is the picnic vlog, and then after that is the birthday vlog. So by the time you see this, I guess it's going to be another 2 weeks. I wish I could bottle the scent for you. I wish there was a button on your computer or on your phone where you could press for scent. It smells so good. Perfect time to collect rainwater. I have about 35, if not more, plants in my teeny tiny bedroom, and I don't give them anything but rainwater. Rainwater and melted snow. It also feels like months since I have shown you when I clean. You can wash and dry with one rag, but I like to wash really wet with one and then dry with the second one. But that's just me, each to their own. I never actually showed you the finished cream cheese dessert that I made. This is good. Well, I'd like to set it out for a few minutes before I eat it because it's too hard. That's too frozen solid. This, my guys, is Austin. Okay. It's like, can you... Oh, okay. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to discuss books. Grab your cup of tea or coffee or whatever it is you're having and let's enjoy me trying to rate books. I think one of the biggest reasons why I don't like to rate books is because I know I'm not going to like every single book that has ever been written, and I don't want to rate and critique books because I don't want to hurt the authors, because I cannot even begin to imagine how much work, effort and time went into writing this book. So I'll try my best, who knows. But first off, The Clockmaker's Daughter by Kate Morton. Kate Morton is one of my favorite authors. She does not disappoint. I like the type of books that are set back in time, in a different era. I know there's a specific title or there's a specific genre for these books, but it doesn't come to mind right now, so please excuse that. This one switches from past to present, and it is such a delightful read. It was hard for me to put this book down. Once I started it, I was reading every chance I got. Fabian of the Yard, written by the man himself, Robert Fabian. The first printing was in November 1953. He has a sense of humor. He has a sense of humor. It was a very easy read. It's basically cases of his that he had while he was working as a detective, and they're kind of like memoirs because they're short. And I really enjoy this because it painted a wonderful picture of not just life back in 1953, but also how the detectives and the police force worked. And then this one. I mentioned it in multiple vlogs because it took me a while to read. It's a thick one. It is The Passage by Justin Cronin. And do you want to know what my favorite part about this book is? This. The fact that you could hold it like this. I don't like hardcover books. I have read quite a few, and I have quite a few on my bookshelf, but my favorite are the paperbacks, the types like these that I can hold and read like this. Hopefully the wind will be okay, but it's a different day, and basically what I wanted to say about this book is it's okay if you're into that stuff. And one of you was kind enough to send me the last 2 books of this trilogy. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much. But it also gave me the idea that I would read the last 2 books and then give a review on the entire trilogy. Kona is catching flies. That's what the jumping is. I did read more books and I did film a review, but it was just me mostly saying that I enjoyed it. It was an easy read and it was fun. So forgive me. It's a start. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Trying to think. It is currently 5 o'clock. Last week it was pouring rain on Thursday. Friday it was raining pretty hard. Not pouring, but still raining pretty hard. But it was on and off. And then Saturday it didn't, and then on Sunday it did again. The garden was too wet to do anything today. Currently the things that we have in the garden that need to be picked can wait a little bit, so we had a free day, which is weird. It's just plain weird. I made a YouTube post as well in the community section where you can post pictures. It was one of multiple pictures. The one with the muddy dress, that one. That was the last time we had gotten rain, and that was the day before my birthday, so July 6th. Yesterday was August 13th. It was over a month since we've had rain. Everything was dusty and dry. We were inhaling dust at that point, and we are so glad that everything is now nice and clean and washed. Anything else? Anything else? Oh, it was weirdly hot in June, and then in July it was oddly cold. We got up at 5:45 to weed the garden a few times, and I had to wear my winter leggings. You know, my fleece lined winter leggings. It was that cold. It was in the minuses, and it was just odd for July. Like, entire July was abnormally cold, and now the first week of August has been really hot, so I miss this. Picking up my camera and switching it on to talk to you is just like one of the best feelings. I think I will head home now. That is it for this chatty vlog. It was lovely to catch up with you. I hope you are all doing well and just having an absolutely wonderful day and week, and I will talk to you in the next one. I can't wait.